You say who falls down the stairs, and that literally happened to my grandmother's friend.
Really?
Her lifelong friend. She went to nursing school with her in the 40s. They've known each other since.
What was nursing school back then? It was just like...
I don't know. How to like keep Band-Aids away from black people. Just make sure they don't get their hands on them. It'll dirty them up. Back then they reused Band-Aids
Yeah,
too.
those were black people Band-Aids.
Yeah.
After white people got to go.
Yeah.
You sent them to the...
But yeah, no, she had known her for like her whole life. It was her best friend, and her best friend was over like visiting at their house, and she had to go upstairs to like go to the bathroom or something, and so she's going up the stairs and like just misses her grasp, and she's like whoop, and then in front of my grandma falls backwards and just just splits her fucking head open.
In front of her?
Yeah, blood pouring out of her head.
Holy shit.
I was about to make a joke until you said blood pouring out of the head. Now
My
it's
grandma
real.
luckily doesn't listen to Cumtown. So in front of her friend dying. Oh yeah, it was a fucking nightmare.
That's awful.
Yeah, like she was in the hospital, and then the family was like kind of blaming my grandma and grandpa.
She left out the banana peel, you know?
Yeah. They're like, you just couldn't give up those damn bananas, could you? You're 87 years old. You don't need to eat those bananas all day long.
Have you guys ever seen someone actually slip on a banana peel? It's one of the funniest things on earth.
I don't think I've seen
I've
that.
witnessed it. It was the best thing.
I saw a guy. I was doing that Bethesda Hyatt show, that Kurt Shackelford show. And me and Joe Robinson are out in the lobby talking, and there's like this guy who's like, he's like a big dude. He's a middle-aged dude. He's probably like 6'3", like 300 some pounds, and I just hear this like awful like. That kind of noise.
No.
And me and Joe look over, and they have these like marble stairs with like an edge like this, like a fucking 90-degree edge on each step. And I look over, and this guy's just face down. He looks like he's laying on the stairs. And it like takes a second. We're like, what the fuck? And then we realize he just tripped and went directly. And so I run over to him, and like, I'm like, sir, are you okay? And he's just out cold.
Holy shit.
He's not responsive. And I hold his head and like, go to roll him over. I'm making sure his neck doesn't shift at all. Like I know what the fuck I'm doing, but
It is kind of that is like the classic comedy that the guy's too fat to pull over.
Yeah. Well, I start lifting him, and it's almost like someone like peeling duct tape off something. You just hear the skin in his head is peeling off the step. And there's a deep groove, and blood just starts pouring out. I'm like, okay, well, I just like place
him back,
place him back. And as I'm like placing him back, he like comes to, and he's like, because he's making the sound a guy makes when he's knocked the fuck out, which is that like, where their breathing's all fucked up. And then he comes to, and he's like, he doesn't know where he is and shit. And I'm like, do you know what day it is? And blah blah blah. And he like asked his name, and then paramedics came and shit. But it was fucking
Jesus Christ.
It was frightening to see that.
I saw a crazy one once. This is insane. I was like walking just in New York City. I was in 6th grade. I'm walking down the street to get on the bus, and an old lady jumps out of a building and lands probably 5 feet in front of me.
Holy
and
shit.
splat dead. And it was like, that made me think of it, because she just like, your mind plays tricks on you.
That's a way better story.
No, but just the idea that like they're just flat. She was flat down.
I saw a guy that needed 4 stitches, and then like had ice cream later that night.
Well, it's like you think you're in like on a movie set. Your brain's like protecting you from the trauma. So I was just like, oh, I'm in like Punk'd.
Yeah,
that was a popular show when I was in 6th grade.
Yeah. Still a popular show.
It's great.
So she just fucking did she like explode, or was
No,
she just...
it was, that's what was so fucked up. It's just she just like it was like splat, and you just and you heard like and she was not instantly dead. I remember she was like oh, and I was like, shit. So someone got her a blanket, and I was like, I don't think that's gonna do it. I don't think the blanket's gonna do it. But
and then what happens is a bunch of clowns came in one of those tiny ambulances, and they get the stretcher out, and then they put the stretcher upside down. They get tied up in the stretcher.